What's up and welcome back to the Gamecast. This is episode 21, but we have rebranded. The show has a new name, and we are now this podcast is now the Gameroom Boys. So, welcome to episode 21 of the Gameroom Boys. All of us homies hanging out here. Um
Yo.
New year, new us, big stuff happening. Quick shout out to Trey Mason. Congratulations on that Call of Duty giveaway. And
Yeah, congrats, dude.
I think we had mentioned it before. Well, I mentioned it on the giveaway. Trey literally went and watched after I looked at it. He literally went and watched and liked and commented on like every video on the channel. So
Really? What a
yeah,
legend.
yeah. So
Honestly.
Trey is a true member of the Fat Man Army, as are all of you. But yeah, just let's get it started. Episode 21. This podcast is now the Game Room Boys. So I would like to say a quick Happy New Year to the crew. How have you all been?
Happy New Year. Um, mm, I guess I'll go first since no
Yeah,
one's
go for it.
saying anything. Uh, Sorry, could you say it one more time?
How have you been? How's everybody
Oh,
feeling?
yeah. I've been pretty alright, honestly. Got some high hopes for the new year. Got some stuff in the works for my life that
Hell yeah.
should hopefully be pretty good.
Cool. Nice. Z, how you been? Of course, I know because I've been hanging out with you two dummies.
Yeah, same
Wait,
old,
what?
same old. It's the same. I've pretty much been the same.
Yeah.
Been talking to someone, but
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, congrats, dude. Blue, how you doing?
I've been pretty good. Also, New Year's to everyone who's watching and the whole group. I love you guys.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
As you guys can see, the studio is almost complete. You got Sonic back there with his judgy eyes watching all of us.
He's like, he's
Yeah, Sonic's just back there hanging out.
Is that his victory pose in one of the games?
Yeah, Smash Bros.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so anyways, as we like to do here, we got the introductions going on. To my side here is Mr. Blue Sky himself. Down below him is the tons of fun Z. And then next to Z is the one and only Salem.
Yo, what's up?
He's in the middle of fixing his controller, guys, so
Yeah, sorry,
Me too.
it's a bit screwed.
We're both doing the
Controller-
same thing.
controller has a boo-boo.
That's an understatement.
So anyways, guys, like we do every time, we like to start off with what we've been playing lately. So start off with you, Blue. What have you been playing lately?
I've been playing a lot of Fortnite still.
Yeah, I can attest to that. I've been on there with them guys. It's been fun.
Yeah, basically, I'm trying to get through. I just finished I just got the level 100, so I finished the main battle pass, and I'm
Oh,
on the
nice.
bonus page. But I'm trying to help like Zio so he can get Peter. He just got Peter today.
yeah.
Nice.
And that's really about it. I'm trying to think if I played any other games, but I don't think I have.
You've
recently.
only really been playing Fortnite, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's partially my fault because he got Peter and then he lost interest in it, but I was so close already. I was like, I might as well just go the mile and get Peter as well.
So Z, you've been playing Fortnite as well then?
Yeah.
A lot of Fortnite.
I would be playing Modern Warfare 3, but I can only play it on Blue's computer because mine can't even handle Fortnite without freezing. So
Jeez. Yeah. Working on getting that taken care of. And then of course Salem, what have you been up to? What are you playing?
So recently, I mean, I've been playing Fortnite with those two, obviously, but also I've actually been playing another game. Like I got it yesterday. It was actually the free game on Epic yesterday.
Oh, nice.
It's called 20 Minutes Till Dawn.
Yeah, I heard of that.
And oh my god, that game is honestly so much fun.
I heard it's really good, yeah.
Yeah.
And we will be getting into that Epic stuff pretty quick. And for me, it's been a lot of Fortnite with these guys, and then Monster Hunter now. I'm still grinding away at it. I've officially, as of today, am Hunter rank 50. So
Ooh.
I'm at Hunter rank 50. The monsters are getting incredibly hard. I now have access to shiny monsters, I call them. So different color variants of the monsters that are already in the game. Trying to get that the pink Rathian armor and weapon. Pretty awesome. But that's pretty much it. So yeah, we've all been playing some stuff. So let's get right into it. We got some newsy stuff first, and then we're gonna get into our main topic. The newsy stuff is the free game today. As Salem had mentioned, he got his yesterday. Epic is doing another free game today. I think they're gonna pretty much go for I don't remember how long, but still I think it's another week or so. But today's free game on Epic is a Plague Tale Innocence, and I
Yeah.
highly recommend going picking up this game. Game is really good. The story is really good. Can be a tearjerker if you're really into it. It's a great game. The mechanics in it are really really good. I don't want to go too much into it because it's very easily spoiler territory for it. So yeah, free game on Epic today is a Plague Tale Innocence, and I highly recommend it. Have any of you guys played it?
I have not.
I haven't. Well, I played a tiny amount of it.
Mhm.
When it was originally free on Epic, because this isn't the first time it's been free, actually.
Right.
But it's a pretty interesting story, pretty good game.
Right. Yeah. Well, like I said, I can't get too far into because it's very spoiler territory. But yeah, the game is pretty fun. Um, Moving on. Sony developer and Days Gone developers. Ben Studio is a PlayStation developer, first party. They sent out a tweet saying that they're working on a new IP, and that got me pretty excited because their last outing was Days Gone. I don't know if you guys have played it, but it was hit or miss for some people. Got a very lackluster introduction. Um, has kind of become a cult classic over time. And the fact that they're working on a new IP and not a sequel to Days Gone is kind of exciting and kind of disappointing at the same time. So, um, yeah, anybody want to say anything about this?
I don't have a PlayStation, so I
No,
wouldn't
you're
be
good.
even to play it in the
Yeah.
first place.
Yeah, I don't have one either.
Had one.
I used to have one as well.
All right. Moving on. Next piece of news is Nintendo Switch 2 rumors come out. Now there's been TikTok videos that were sent. Z sent me a TikTok video. A lot of those videos are false. But there was a known leaker. They got that part right, and a known inside analyst for gaming, who sent some stuff out. And I tend to believe them over the other side. But the Nintendo Switch rumors are basically price, release window, and what it's capable of. So, to highlight this, this came from GameRant.com. An analyst predicts that Nintendo's next Switch console will be an upgrade rather than a new evolution. The Switch 2 is rumored to be priced at $400, which is
Hmm?
acceptable. I'll take that.
Yeah.
That's decent. Um, the analyst is predicting that the new game price will increase, or new Nintendo Switch game prices will increase to $70. Kind of disappointing because we know what Nintendo games are. Don't know if they necessarily scream $70 price tag. I know
Nope.
Tears of the Kingdom did not, and that was the first $70 game. So kind of disappointed about that, but with inflation and everything the way that it's I guess it's understandable. Lastly, the analyst believes that virtually zero chance that Nintendo will move away from the Switch's portability due to the Pokemon franchise. So the Switch 2 is not going to be just a standalone console, PS5, Xbox style. It's still going to be the hybrid console. Um, and then the rumored release date is April 2024, which is vastly moving. It's moving quick. So April 2024 puts that at the end of Nintendo's quarter, fiscal year. I mean, and spring release, which was right around the the original Switch was at. So, and then as for the other rumors, just that it has DLSS. It's using a new form of the Integra chip, and it'll achieve basically fake 4K, not true 4K, but DLSS has a AI 4K upgrade with Magic. So it's just really magic how well DLSS works. So yeah, Switch 2 rumors, guys. $400. It's $399. But we all know that equates to about $420-$30 after tax. So yeah, does that excite you guys at all, knowing that the next Switch could possibly be here this April?
I mean, it excites me, but also at the same time, somewhat not. But
Yeah, it's the $70 games that are kind of bringing me down. But
yeah, that's why I'm like, it's somewhat not, because that's a lot of money for a Nintendo game, in my opinion.
yeah, and we all, like I
Um,
said before, we know what we're getting with Nintendo. So does
exactly.
$70 justify what you get? Um, but I don't know. I'd say if this thing launches with if it launches with Metroid Prime 4, then okay, I'll come around on it. We're still waiting for Metroid, those of us fans. And yeah, so Blue, does Switch 2 rumors they excite you?
So they do, of course, with the $10 price tag added on to the other games. It kind of sucks, but
Yeah.
with the, I, I wonder if they're. Part of me thinks that they might in the future come out with a 4K model, but realizing with their power, it's only going to be 30 FPS.
No matter what you do, yeah.
Because basically,
Unless they boost like video quality.
yeah,
artificially.
because what I noticed about the Switch is the main thing they boost is how slim it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you guys do me a favor, keep talking about this and I'll be right back.
All right,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
All right. So
But-
there is one thing I do want to say about the new Switch.
Mhm.
There is a way for them to get it to true 4K. There is a way. However, I know
It would change the
in
price.
my heart that yes, it would change. It would up the price even further.
A lot.
Significantly.
It would bump it up to a PlayStation 5, PlayStation 5 level price.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe close even to like a cheap PC price. But there is a way for them to get it, and the way to do it is to go with Samsung. They were to partner with Samsung with their current TVs. Podcast right now. We're recording.
Yeah, but they can't stay because YouTube won't go there. He says you gotta fix it.
Sorry guys. Sorry about that. Right now.
Sorry, guys, I had the front door.
A season thing.
All right, so
I can't use YouTube TV in the slightest.
Let's well, moving on, while they're taking care of their situation that's going on over there. The next piece of news, what is for those that have played it or care, the RoboCop Rogue City developer is adding a highly requested feature, which is New Game Plus is rumored to be it. And for me, that's exciting because I'm almost finished with RoboCop Rogue City. I've been slow burning it because I am just enjoying the game so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, to have the promise of a new game plus gets me excited because I guess that would mean that all your stats would carry over and you're basically godly in the second run. Or
Which I always want those.
if they do like most traditional games do, like the Souls games, and they make it to where they ramp up the AI level too. So that would be awesome too. And then that just give me the opportunity to shoot more dicks because everybody knows that trophy you get for shooting dicks in RoboCop was the highlight of the game. And really it was so funny because they had the animation for it. So yeah, RoboCop Rogue City, if y'all haven't tried it, viewers, you guys, I highly recommend it because it had no business being that good. Um, but yeah, and then lastly, we have Xbox Game Pass early January games coming out. Either they're out now or will be coming out soon. And these games, a lot of them are bangers. So coming up first, we got Cloud Console PC. Close to the Sun, Cloud Console PC, we have Hell Let Loose. Z, this one will get you excited. It's Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Cloud Console PC. Um, then Cloud Console PC, we have Figment. Then, well, these are all Cloud Console PC. So I'm not going to say that anymore. Super Mega Baseball 4. A game that I wanted to play, but I never got the chance to. We Happy Few. I've heard good things about it. It looked really great, and
Mm.
and that's coming back to Game Pass. Those Who Remain, uh, and then the banger, the one that makes January Game Pass completely worth it, Resident Evil 2 remake hitting Game Pass. And
Oh,
I couldn't be any more excited. And if anybody here at this channel knows, Resident Evil 2 is my all-time favorite Resident Evil. And then 3. I know nobody likes 3, but I love 3 because Nemesis is my homie. That
I
dude.
love 3.
Oh yeah, 3 was the best, dude. Nemesis just gave you
Honestly.
Mr. X vibes.
Yeah.
Mr. X, like Mr. X would give you the chills, but Nemesis took that shit up to 11. Um, just a great antagonist in the game. Jill, a great protagonist, but everybody knows that it's big bad, big old nuts Leon that made the franchise. Um, so yeah, Resident Evil 2 featuring Leon Kennedy and Claire Redfield coming to Xbox Game Pass. And boys, I tell you, that is getting downloaded ASAP as soon as it hits. Um, Show of hands here, because I know Blue and Z are busy; they can't talk. But who here has played Resident Evil 2 in any shape or form? Not just the remake, but just in general.
I don't think I have.
Oh, you gotta play it then. You're in for a treat. Resident Evil 2 is literally the best game in the franchise, next to 3 and then maybe 4. Um, Blue, with a nod of your head, you excited for RE2 on Game Pass? uh,
Ooh, I just had an idea since they're adding Resident Evil 2 remake,
mhm.
and that's the most recent Resident Evil title at the moment, isn't it? I think so. Then they also might end up adding Resident Evil Resistance,
Oh
which,
yeah,
if you don't know what that is, it is multiplayer Resident Evil.
yeah. It's isn't that called REverse? No.
Uh, I remember it being called Resident Evil Resistance.
Okay, yeah. Because I know that they had that one multiplayer game that they announced, but then it never came out, or I don't know if I don't even know if it's still active. But yeah, Resistance is awesome. Um, One of my favorite multiplayer Resident Evil games was Operation Raccoon City, and very underrated game. I have 2 sealed copies of it actually for PS3, and yeah, I wish somebody would bring that to a streaming service. That game with 4 players, oh man, it was awesome. Um, but yeah, the highlight of the month for Xbox Game Pass. Game Pass, Xbox. Say what you want about their console, but Game Pass kills it. I mean, literally $14.99 a month, and you get games like Resident Evil 2 remake. I mean, you can't ask for anything better than that. So
What is this on the circuit board?
yeah. So man, great stuff coming to Game Pass.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, and then we had the announcement on Twitter from Xbox about all the Activision Blizzard stuff coming soon, and the list was incredible, including some of the Call of Duties. Last year's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is gonna hit, and then they did show like like a little bit of a shadow of Modern Warfare 3 potentially being there later. So yeah, that's awesome. And again, like we had said, PlayStation basically did the ultimate middle finger by including Modern Warfare 3 with the PS5 Slim because Cat just killed Sonic. Um, Including it with the PS5 Slim for just the price of the console. That had to have hurt Microsoft. They own Activision now, so Activision Blizzard and all is putting it on Game Pass. Probably gonna hurt them more, but it's theirs to do what they wish.
Well, it won't hurt more. You want to know why?
What's that?
For the fact
Oh,
there's
yeah.
the in-game skins, there's the battle pass, there's characters.
Mhm.
Hell, with in-game skins, there's even weapon skins. And if you buy one of the weapon skins from the shop and you haven't unlocked that gun, oh, guess what?
Well, I forgot
It
too.
unlocks it for you.
I forgot that too.
So,
Then all the new
Um,
subs they're gonna get too.
exactly.
Really
Plus,
quickly, I
yeah,
just
how many
wanna,
more Game Pass members too? Yeah.
Yeah.
But sorry, go ahead,
yeah,
Z.
just want to quickly. I apologize for that little interruption. My brother called. He was having trouble watching the basketball game over there. Apparently, YouTube TV's acting like Netflix now, where it's region locked.
Yeah,
if you're not in the
it's-
home area.
It's locked now. They don't do account sharing anymore. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
That's stupid because they do it with YouTube Premium.
Yeah.
Like if they're on one of the same, it should just.
It's because they go by IP address now. So if your IP address is Comcast and his is something else, that's when they get fishy. So me and my mom have the same internet, so they don't think
Oh.
anything of it. So yeah.
I'll have to tell her that
Yeah.
after we're done recording.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on to the main topic, guys. Main topic of the night is our personal, and shout out to Last Stand Media because I got this idea from them. I love Last Stand Media. I love Colin Moriarty and all his dudes over there. So shout out to them. I got this idea from them. So, but I'm taking it one step further because they only did their personal Mount Rushmores for just characters in general. We are doing heroes and villains. So that gives you 10 characters each, 5 and 5. And it's your Mount Rushmore. Who would you want on your Mount Rushmore of heroes and villains? So we're gonna start with UZ.
Quick question though.
Yeah.
Is this just the one about from TV shows or anything?
No, this is
Well,
just
we're
for
in the
gaming.
Gamecast.
Just anything from gaming? All right.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is the
your
Gamecast.
so your top 5 villains, and then your top 5 villains that you would want are heroes and then villains on your personal Mount Rushmore.
Oh god, oh god, oh
So
god.
Z, go ahead. Let's go. Okay, we'll do villains first. We'll do all of our villains, and then we'll do our heroes after.
Alright, so in terms of villains, let's see. I had all the heroes in my head first. So villains, fucker villains. I'd have to go with fuck, I already forgot how to pronounce his name. It's the main villain, the Pope from Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations.
Oh yeah. I forgot his name too.
I gotta look it up so I can, because I know if I
You can just say the
try to
Pope.
remember it.
The Pope,
If people play the game, they'll know what you mean. You know what I mean?
basically the Pope from Assassin's Creed 2.
Rodrigo Borgia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, nice.
Sorry, just bashed my knee.
That's your first on your Mount Rushmore.
Yep.
All right. Blue.
So this is for villains.
Yes, we're doing villains first.
Was Thanos in a game?
Yeah.
He
He was in multiple.
He was in a bunch of games. Yeah.
Mine right now for the top place, it would be deciding between either Vilgax from Ben 10
Oh yeah.
or Thanos.
Thanos was in Fortnite.
Oh yeah. No, he's from Fortnite. What are you talking about?
God dang it.
I'm not making that noise towards you. I just accidentally dumped every single fucking button out of the front of this controller.
Oh no.
Oof.
So Thanos. Okay. So Pope Thanos. Salem, did you want in this or no?
Honestly, I gotta say my number one favorite villain, Darth Sidious.
Good choice.
He's from Star Wars. He was like, I believe he was in one of the old games. I think
he was
New Republic or some shit.
He was also in Lego.
Oh yeah, he was in Lego.
Well,
Okay, I forget. Pretty much every Star Wars character of any significance was in Lego.
Yeah, and he was also you could also fight him in The Force Unleashed too.
Oh, I haven't played The Force Unleashed.
Yeah,
So.
he was the final villain in Force Unleashed later.
Nice.
Spoilers, guys, for like a 15-plus-year-old game. All right, so um, my first villain on my Mount Rushmore would be Colonel Male Reddick from the Killzone series, specifically Killzone 2, I think he was. This motherfucker literally gave me the hardest. Yeah, like General Reddick or Colonel Reddick was literally like the hardest thing in Killzone. He was just always there, and then the final fight with him was the hardest. I think I rage quit and broke my controller, just fighting this guy because he could disappear. He was really fast. He'd come at you with a knife. He wouldn't even use his gun, and then when he did, he'd hit you from far away, like impossible shots with his sniper rifle. Like this dude was incredible.
Was it like something that no player could actually hit back type stuff? Like it was aimbot literally?
Yeah, he was just like, yeah, he was literally like the worst villain in a first person shooter ever. I'd like to have anybody go back and find anyone worse than Colonel Reddick. So just yeah, Colonel Reddick is my number one, or he's technically number 5, but he's number 5 on my Mount Rushmore. That guy's a Let's go back to Z. Number 2 for you, Z.
Number 2 for me, even though I didn't play this game long, I might go back to it one day. Joseph Seed.
Yes.
Oh yes.
That's on. I gotta say, for me
Yes.
too. That I already, since he said it, that was gonna be on my list as well.
Yes. Joseph Seed. Okay, so that is
That's
Far Cry 5.
Far Cry 5.
Yes.
Yeah, Far Cry 5.
Far Cry 5 is hands down the best Far Cry ever. Ever.
Yes.
It is literally the best Far Cry. It takes place in Montana. The story is 100% believable because there is cults like that.
Let's just say where I live. I'm not actually saying where I live, but
yeah.
Yeah.
The voice acting in there was incredible. Minus your guy, because he was silent protagonist, I believe. The story incredible. Did he speak? Because I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he did. Okay.
He wouldn't fucking stop.
The Marshal, yeah. The story incredible. The setting incredible. The ending incredible. And the DLC sequel not so good, but
that was okay.
It was okay. I just didn't. Yeah, but yeah, Joseph Seed. Oh my gosh, you talk about Far Cry villain. He's number 1. That game literally the best one. I don't care what anybody says. That game is just incredible. Good pick, Z.
Honestly.
Blue. Moving on to you. You're number 2.
So this one, ironically, most of these for the villains, because like it's harder for me to decide the villains.
Yeah.
It'd be either between Darkseid or Big Daddy Harley Quinn. It'd be either one of those, because those are both very. Harley Quinn is kind of more mainstream, but then Darkseid he's literally God. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Since Z didn't relay the message to you guys properly, you guys can just do whatever you want. It's just general villain, general hero. Because I know you guys had your list set up, so it's okay. And then we'll rework Gamecast or Philcast. We'll change topic.
Oh,
there's a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of stuff to go over still. We're not out.
GZO.
I swear to God, I relayed that it was for the Gamecast.
You did not say anything about the Gamecast, my boy.
So yeah, so go ahead.
It's okay though. You're all right.
But I don't know. You guys should help me make the decision. Darkseid or Big Daddy Harley Quinn?
So I mean,
I'd say go with Darkseid because Harley Quinn was one I was gonna use.
I would say Darkseid too, just because him being almost immortal. He's basically DC's Thanos, and Harley Quinn, Batman can just break her jaw if he wants.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah. So Thanos. I mean, Darkseid would be the way to go. And you guys can say something about them too if you want. your picks. You got anything to say about them?
So.
Good, Blue?
For that one, I do have my next one. Should I?
Well, I
say
mean,
it?
We'll go
I
around.
I can wait.
mean, me, bro.
We'll go around. Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
you're up, Salem.
So honestly, I'd say for my, I guess, second villain, yeah, because I took what I was gonna use for third as well. But yeah, honestly, Harley Quinn. Any game that she's in, I fucking play her.
Something
Yeah.
I do want to chime in and say what I do love about Harley Quinn. It's not necessarily the way she looks. A lot of people like her for the way she looks. I like her personality. That's what I
Yeah,
think is the
same.
best part.
Yeah, she's just
Same.
she's
I think the
either
fact that she's a former psychiatrist.
yeah.
Yeah, she snapped.
Well, she
I
had
get tired of hearing everyone else's problems.
she had the help. But yeah, no. Speaking of Harley Quinn, and then yeah, that just gets me excited for. And I wasn't excited before, but it gets me excited for um what's it called? Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I generally want all of us to get that so we can play it together.
Speaking of that game, I forgot to send these to you. I actually found some clips online of someone reacting to a gameplay of it.
Oh yeah.
And I gotta tell you, the gameplay looks
Oh yeah, I know. Now,
fantastic.
the trailer that they did at the Game Awards, which we were all watching, it did it justice. No,
Yeah,
no pun
and
intended.
then on top of that, something I didn't realize is the Arkham storyline that the DC games went into.
Yeah,
It's actually connected to that.
Yeah, it's based
because
off
of the Penguin.
It's based off the Batman Arkham series. Yeah.
Yeah, which I thought was epic because I mean, like that game series, like the mechanics in that game and the storyline in general was just amazing.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. So definitely want to get us, you know, definitely want to get us in that game so we can all play that. That'd be awesome. Moving on to my number two, technically four, is and we talked about him earlier, but it is Nemesis from Resident Evil 3. There is just no Mount Rushmore where Nemesis doesn't belong. He just belongs up
Honestly.
there. He literally almost gave me heart attacks every time he'd come on the screen because he would just literally pop out of nowhere, like, bitch, you're mine. And he was just every inch of that game. And I don't know why, but people dogged on Resident Evil 3 Remake, and I freaking loved it. The Nemesis in that game was just, he was even more frightening than the Nemesis in the original. And it's hard to do that, especially, and you know, shout out to Resident Evil 2, because Resident Evil 2 did Mr. X even more good than originally, because man, just whenever Nemesis or Mr. X are on the screen, it's just like your heart starts pounding. So I wish they would have did a VR version of Resident Evil. Did not.
Same with 3.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 would have been awesome. But yeah, so Nemesis is my number 4 on Mount Rushmore. Moving on. Z, give us your number 3.
So, with me sticking with video games here, y'all are probably gonna make fun of me for this one, but this villain I'm about to say, if any of you who played Sonic Adventure 2, especially on the GameCube, you're gonna know immediately what I'm talking about. But yeah, all my homies hate the fucking gun military truck. I fucking hated that mission. I died so many times trying to escape from that while hearing this song over and over in my head. Just all I heard every single time I had to reload is just rolling around at the speed of...
Got places to go.
Gotta follow that rainbow.
Yeah, the gun military truck, that's on my list.
Hey, that's not a bad choice, dude. I will accept it. I recently played that on my Steam Deck because I have the Dreamcast file on it, And yeah, I died to that stupid ass truck a few times. So it's hard to
Yeah, I
get
don't know
used to
why
those
they just-
controls again.
Yeah, they just made it like as a kid. It was like I was like, why'd they make this so difficult? It was
No,
just
no,
annoying after a time.
Yeah.
you know that brings up a favorite villain for me then too.
Go for it. We'll go ahead and patch
Uh,
you in. Go for it.
So I think his name was Ego from like the first Skylanders, the
Ooh.
Spyro one,
Oh yeah.
Good choice.
the
Yeah.
main villain. I remember like playing that on the Xbox 360. Me, all of my sisters, and hell, one of my sister's best friends, who was really good at games, none of us could fucking beat him. Hell, I came back years later, tried beating him again, I still couldn't.
Oh yeah, that's like me, man. I can't beat some NES games still, and I'm like a professional gamer now. I still can't beat that shit. Yeah, Ego, good choice. Jesus, you guys are doing great because like you're saying stuff that like nobody even would have thought of. Um,
I think my next one's gonna be one no one really thought.
moving
of
on. I'll let Blue go last this time. Moving
Gives you
on.
time to think.
I'm
My-
already ready. I have mine. And
Oh,
I
you
think we're
ready?
gonna say
All right.
mine this round.
Go
I
for
think I wasn't. I like finished mine last, and everyone else went. I didn't go yet.
No, we've all got 3.
Me, I
Go ahead, Blue. We'll
Yeah.
go.
Oh, so I was gonna say this is probably my last one, because if we were making a team, this character would make it too overpowered with the people that would be on it. And for people who haven't been playing Fortnite with me recently, this might be a wild choice.
Oh my god.
The Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
such
Yeah.
an amazing choice, Blue.
He needs to be put
God.
into a video game.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
too.
an actual DC game instead of just being a Fortnite skin.
Like think of it. Thanos, Darkseid, and the Batman Who Laughs. No one's gonna beat him. Like you give, it's game over.
Yeah, literally.
That's unfair.
Yeah.
Jeez. Moving on to great pick, guys. Moving on to my number 3. My number 3 is, and it's funny that these guys have all been in the DC universe. Number 3 is Joker from the Arkham series, because there's again no Mount Rushmore where Joker doesn't belong there. He's literally one of the best villains of all time in any form of media.
He is.
And you know, like he always says, without Batman, he isn't. What's the point of him if there is no Batman? Without Batman, he's nothing. Without him, Batman's nothing. And so many iterations of the Joker, but specifically Mark Hamill's Joker is number 1 to me, and he'll always will be, just because Mark Hamill played the character so damn well. And then the Arkham series of Joker, oh man, it was just so brutal, so ruthless, and just so conniving and witty, and just yeah. The only thing that bothered me was in the last Arkham where he was. Well, I don't want to get into spoilers because that game's still fairly. It's not new, but it's still with the re-release for the Switch, so no spoilers. But yeah, it's for me. Number 3 would be Joker, hands down. Moving on to number 4 for us. We'll go ahead and start with you again, Z.
So for this one, all I gotta say is before I say this, my heart goes out to his family. May he rest in peace. But my 4th pick is Raul Menendez.
Oh yeah,
Black Ops 2.
his character died, huh? Or his voice actor.
Yes, unfortunately, his voice actor did pass away late last year.
No,
He's the reason why I'm in Call of Duty, why I love the franchise to death.
his character was super heartbreaking, but yet super villainous too. So it's like
Yes.
he's exactly like if Call of Duty, it was Black Ops 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah, if Black Ops 2 would have been made a movie instead of a game, that movie would have been like top tier level, just because the story that they had for Menendez, it's just so good.
Yeah. I mean, like his whole background stems from the fact that uh, the CIA went on a black ops mission where they took out his father. He swore vengeance, started building up his own army, took over his father's empire, only for Woods to blow up his sister, causing her death,
Mm.
and just turning him into the villain we know.
Yeah,
His background is tragic, and it fits him perfectly.
yeah, great choice. Yeah, it's a great choice. Salem, moving on to you.
Could Blue go first this time?
Yeah,
Before me.
gonna go blue.
Okay, I'll be fast. So with the team
don't
I kind
gotta
of
be.
already made. Wait, my bad. I was being put on the spot. Sorry.
Oh no, you don't gotta be quick. I'm trying to fucking get something back in place that's being really annoying. So go ahead.
All right, yeah, I can talk. So even though the 3 people I already chose are already god tier, for all my DC nerds, who knows Ra Al Ghul?
Oh God!
Ra's al Ghul, yeah.
Ra
Come
Al
on, you're
Ghul.
just making an
He
OP
is
team even more
he is
OP.
the leader of assassins, and here's the reason. Growing up, I've loved Green Arrow as a whole. Green Arrow, he was taught by Ra Al Ghul, and that's what made him the fighter he is today.
Right. Yeah.
And then on top of that, he would have his, since he's the leader of the League of Assassins, he has all those people with him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then the Lazarus Pit, so he never dies.
And guess what? He killed Batman.
A few times. Yeah, Ra's al Ghul. That's another great pick, dude. Yeah, Ra's. He was the main villain. No, he was one of the villains in Arkham City, and yeah, it was. Yeah, he's a good choice. Definitely a great pick. You want? Are you ready, Salem, or you want me to go?
Honestly, I'd say we're on fourth now, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so fourth favorite villain, Master Yoda.
Mm. You have to explain that one because you're gonna have.
Oh yeah, true. Okay.
Yeah, because you're gonna have members
for
of
some
the
of the
audience
people that
freaking
don't
out.
know, in Star Wars lore and such, Yoda at a point does become a Sith Lord. That's all I'm gonna say, so it's not spoilers or anything. But, well, I mean, that kind of already is, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a part of any of the movies or such like that. It's a part of the actual lore itself of Star Wars.
Yeah, the
I
extended
believe.
universe stuff.
Yeah, extended universe. That's the name of it.
Yeah, no, yeah. A lot of people don't know that stuff. You have to be hardcore Star Wars to know all that. For me, moving on to my fourth. Um, for me, he's only hardcore fans of the series are gonna know this guy. I doubt you guys will. If you do, I'll be surprised. My fourth villain on here would be Sigma from Mega Man X.
Good choice.
Sigma is just the vein of Mega Man X and Zero's existence. He's literally been in every game from 1 through 8. He's always got a hand in something or another, and he's just brutal. His introduction of him taking the other robots and corrupting them, and the virus and all this other stuff. Yeah, just Sigma. Sigma is just one of the best big bad brute baddies that you can get in gaming. So Sigma is my number 4.
Good choice.
Moving on to Z, and let's finish up the villain side. We'll speed along the hero side. Z, who you got?
So my fifth one, I think we can all agree. He is an absolute pillar, and the COD franchise. I'm going with another COD villain here, but this guy is an absolute pillar. He's the man, the myth, the legend. Vladimir Makarov.
Oh yeah.
Makarov, you bastard!
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, good choice. See,
Yeah.
absolute
It was
amazing
between
choice.
him and General Shepard. I was like, I have to
Honestly, I'm
Makarov.
glad you didn't go with Shepard because
Yeah, Shepard.
I was thinking of Shepard
Yeah, Shepard
myself.
was. Yeah, Shepard was a pansy compared to the other guy. But I
Oh,
mean, they're
even
both.
in the current,
They're both good
even in
though.
the current series,
Yeah.
like I like the original Shepard more. The original Shepard had more balls than the current Shepard.
Oh, yeah.
The current Modern Warfare's.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Blue, do you have a fifth?
So my fifth, I'm gonna need your guys' help.
Okay.
Right now, it is between two of one of the most, in my opinion, overpowered villains. And
Oh God.
there's one that has a power, but he's just literally a genius. And the other is
Professor X.
he's a literal god. No. So this is between Eobard Thawne
Ooh.
or Damien Dark.
Oh,
Oh, you gotta go with Damien, dude.
yeah, Damien.
Dame, he's immortal, right?
Yeah.
What's he's also Odin apparently, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Like, and he's the vessel of Morbus Malice.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't know who Damien Dark is.
Here, I'll give you a quick rundown on him.
Go for it.
The Damien Dark from Earth Prime, vessel for Malice, leader of Hive, member of the League of Assassins, Legion of Doom, the
What's he look
Legends.
like?
He was. He has
Isn't he a Superman villain?
No, he's in the Arrowverse.
He's in.
Oh,
Yeah.
Arrowverse.
He's a Green Arrow guy.
I'm a massive Green Arrow nerd.
We know.
Stephen
You would
Amell.
you would like
gotta
my
love him.
original drawing of my character.
I liked Stephen
I got so
Amell
many.
as Green Arrow, but Stephen Amell pissed me off when they made him Casey Jones.
Oh yeah.
No one should. Well, those turtle movies should have never been made, but I digress.
I need Stephen Amell to come back and wrestle again. That
Oh
was
yeah,
funny.
dude. When
Wait,
he was in WWE.
He was in WWE.
Yeah, he wrestled a
Yeah.
match.
So when to go off topic real quick to explain to Blue this. When Cody Rhodes was in WWE before leaving, he was the last gimmick he was in was called Stardust.
Yeah.
And they set up a whole thing between him and Stephen Amell. What happened was
That's why he was swole.
Yeah, he pushed Stephen Amell when he was in the crowd, went back in the ring, and then you just see Stephen Amell just hop the barricade with ease.
Dude, he freaking
jump into
flew
the
over
ring
that
with
thing.
ease. He flew over the ropes and just started laying the smack down on Cody Rhodes.
Oh yeah, dude. You gotta,
And when I saw
Did he win?
that, I
Stephen-
gotta show you the clip.
Did
You gotta-
Stephen Amell win?
you gotta watch the clip. It's.
Wait.
It's. Yeah.
Did he win though?
I won't say. I gotta show you the clip because it is hilarious.
Yeah, it was great. You gotta watch it.
And something I did want to say about Stephen Amell, I know this might be a little off topic. His combat abilities are absolutely phenomenal. Like, even though it's all choreography,
Yeah.
it's actually real. The things he's doing is actually Taekwondo and Krav Maga.
I
All
was gonna
the
say,
moves he's doing are real.
He's a trained fighter though.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah, great pick, dude. Do you have a fifth, Salem?
Yes, Shepard from Call of Duty.
Okay.
Good
yeah,
choice.
Yeah. I mean, either one, him or Margaret, great, because it was like the portrayal that Shepard had going.
Hmm.
Like Shepard was the whole reason that World War III even started. So yeah, it's a great pick. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's see. My number 5 is, and it had to be. Everybody who knows me knew who this was gonna be, and it's the GOAT villain, the best villain of all time. I don't care what anybody says. It's my man Sephiroth. It had to be Sephiroth.
It had to be.
Sephiroth. If it wasn't for Sephiroth and Final Fantasy VII, the PS1 may have never been to the heights that it was back in 1997. And if it wasn't for Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy VII specifically, I may not have even ever been a gamer, because it was Final Fantasy VII that solidified me as a gamer, the gamer that I am today. And speaking of which, starting this weekend, because I'm off Saturday, Sundays now, I will be doing our Final Fantasy replay, the road to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I will be streaming Crisis Core, the Final Fantasy VII story, and we will be playing through that. And then I'll be moving on to Final Fantasy VII Remake. And then by the time we're done with those, February will be here, and we'll be live streaming Final Fantasy VII Rebirth as it hits. So please be on the lookout for that because it's gonna be awesome. But yeah, Sephiroth had to be my number 5, and he's the top of the mountain. He just belongs there. I love Sephiroth. He's literally the best villain. He was one of the first villains to ever bring tears to my eyes because of actions that he took. So Sephiroth is my goat.
Okay, I want to say mine was in no certain order. I want to make that clear.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. It's fine. It doesn't have to be. All right. So moving on to the hero side, we are running at 50 minutes. We're running close to our 1 hour mark that we like to stay at. So we're
Oh wow, we're already wow.
Yeah. So
And
we're
quick
gonna,
question:
go for
at
it.
the end, can we say whose team would win in a battle, like from villains and heroes? That'd be epic, right?
Yeah, we could do that.
My
So
one.
That's unfair.
let's speed run. Let's speed run the hero portions. So
All right.
we'll start with Z. Z will give all 5 of his. Blue, you'll give all 5 of yours after him. Salem, you'll go after Blue, and then I'll end it. And then we'll say our goodbyes. Well, actually, we'll say whose team would beat who, and then we'll give our goodbyes, and we'll say goodbye to the first podcast of 2024.
Yeah.
So let's get it going. So Z, fire off.
So, number 1 is going to be Ezio Torre da Firenze.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, I'm a huge Ezio fan. Number 2 is
Connor
going to
was
be
better.
It's gonna be Goku from Fighter Z. Then we're gonna go. Let's see who else was there.
Wait. Which version of Goku?
He said Fighter Z.
Oh, I know, but he's got multiple versions in that game.
Yeah, what form?
You're right. You're right. Let me be more specific. MUI Goku.
There you go. Dude, that character's so broken in that game. I literally
Exactly.
I will literally dog anybody with him.
We're gonna go with Supersonic.
Okay, good pick.
Isn't Supersonic and Goku the same? I'm joking.
Yeah, if you say that to a hardcore Sonic fan, they will stab you because Supersonic. Basically, okay, I will say
Super
it.
Saiyan came first.
I will say it right here, right now. Sonic is a cheap ripoff of Dragon Ball.
Thank you.
And I've said it.
Even Death Battle said it. And there's Death Battle of Shadow and Vegeta.
Yeah.
Shadow just went super, and Vegeta just goes, "Wow, what a ripoff."
There's seven Dragon Balls. There's 7 Chaos Emeralds. Sonic and Shadow can go Super Saiyan. Vegeta and Goku can go Super Saiyan.
But only with the emeralds.
Goku has Krillin. Goku has Krillin. Sonic has Tails. So, come on, man.
And something I did want to say:
man.
7 Chaos Emeralds, 7 Dragon Balls.
Yep.
Do the math. Number 4 is gonna be what's his name? We're gonna go with Simon Riley, Ghost.
Oh yeah.
Gotta have the best sniper.
Dude, the fact that they never made Ghost 2 pisses me off. That story was left hanging.
They might
how
cause
much
like
hate.
their Sledgehammer has like put out tidbits of hints of like going back to the Advanced Warfare series.
No, that
Like
game
trying
sucked.
that out. But they also were the ones that made Ghost.
Yeah.
So they might dip their hand back in that pot as well.
Dude, and Ghost had the best soundtrack. Does anybody remember the banger at the end?
Yes.
Fucking the Eminem
I don't
song?
remember the banger, but
Oh, it
I
was-
know that like throughout the game, absolutely has some bangers.
It was the Eminem song.
Well, I'm not a huge fan of Eminem either way. So.
I'm not either, but that song was so good. It matched that game so perfect.
Yep, and then we gotta go with the most important person. Obi-Wan Kenobi from Lego Star Wars.
Best choice. He can't die. He keeps coming back.
Exactly!
Yeah.
Hello there.
I like to see my hero team.
Of
I like to
course.
see your villain
Of-
team take out my heroes.
Alright. I'm not gonna lie. For mine, I'm gonna I'm gonna have a few of the same as
It's
Zio.
okay. It's okay. All right, go ahead, Blue. Fire away.
Oh, me? All right. I'll be fast. So we gotta start with the one and only Mr. Ben 10 himself.
Yeah.
We're gonna go for Superman Prime 1 million. Well, OP.
MU, got it.
Actually, no, but we got. And then we got Green Arrow, of course,
Gotta have
Arrow fan.
You gotta have him.
And this might be cheating because he did play 2 people, but Ryan Reynolds.
Okay.
He was
So
Green.
you
he's
have to
Green
choose.
Lantern
You have
and
to choose
Deadpool.
which version of Ryan Reynolds.
All right, then the version of Ryan Reynolds was the one where Deadpool got the ring. Yes, it was canon.
Ooh. It was canon, and he just completely
Wait a
screwed
minute.
you
Wait a
with
minute.
that.
And then
Hold up. He said Ryan Reynolds Deadpool. There's only 2 versions of Ryan Reynolds Deadpool. There's one from the X-Men franchise, the one that had his mouth sewn shut, and then there's one from the Deadpool movie franchise.
No, I won't allow that. That wasn't Deadpool.
Uh,
No, that wasn't
And then-
Deadpool.
and then to
What,
wrap
the
it,
Deadpool franchise
was-
wasn't Deadpool?
that was Weapon 11.
up, someone who would go toe to toe with Goku, literally easily same power level, would be Thor. That would be the equivalent.
If you had a hard time knocking it, I think Thor would have a hard time with Goku.
I mean, but they'd be equal because Superman Prime 1 billion is gazillion. He could wipe out literally anyone by himself, and it's just he's just overpowered. Like it's not even fair, you know.
Good picks, Blue. Good picks. Salem, ready?
Uh, shit. Okay, yeah, I'll wait on that for a second. So, I gotta say, so it's gonna be from number 1 pick to, 5th pick for me. So, first, Obi-Wan. Second, Yoda. Third, fucking main protagonist from Ghosts. Fourth, Deadpool. Fifth,
All right.
yeah, now I'm stumped. Oh, Thor.
Four. Good
Yeah.
picks. Good picks. Yeah. What was the main protagonist's name in Ghost? Wasn't it
I don't remember his name.
I just remember the dog, Riley. I named my dog Riley after that game, by the way.
I love that.
Yeah, great picks, Dan. You guys are like killing it. All right, so my picks for the heroes side are as follows: Zero from the Mega Man X series. Zero is literally the best robot in that series. Zero would give everybody their lunch, and then yeah. Fourth is the man himself, the RPD goat, Leon Kennedy. Gotta have Leon Kennedy, because I mean, literally, his dude's just freaking super cool. Number 3 is Dante from Devil May Cry. I freaking love Dante, but it's the DMC version of Dante, because I don't like the original Dante. I do like the reboot Dante way better. Number 4 is Chrono and Chrono Trigger. Gotta have my boy Chrono. He never did get his justice. He should have been in Smash, not Sora. It should have been Chrono's spot. And number 1, my boy, the one and only Cloud Strife, Final Fantasy VII. Cloud Strife is literally the reason why I'm a gamer. As I said earlier, I thought Cloud was the coolest character in a video game ever. He's got that giant Buster Sword, and he's like skinny toothpick, and somehow can swing that thing with ease. His protagonist, Sephiroth, the two of them just go together like peanut butter and jelly. I don't think you could have that game without one or the other. And yeah, Cloud is just literally one of the coolest RPG main characters. And yeah, that's all of them. Good job, guys.
Mhm.
So now Blue wants to say whose villains would beat the other villain. Was it Villains for Villains and Heroes for Heroes?
Yeah. I mean, we can do like the villain teams. Like, let's say if the villain teams fought, who would be the outcome then? If the
Well,
heroes all fought.
since Blue cheated, it's pretty much his team pretty much wipes everybody out.
All I need is
Immediately, without hesitation, just
literally
gone.
the first guy I chose could do it, and then
Yeah.
if Darkseid had the Infinity Gauntlet, that'd be
It wouldn't work.
he would break it.
Darkseid
You
is.
gotta remember though.
He's in a different.
The Infinity Gauntlet has one major drawback. If it's not in its own universe, it does not work.
But Darkseid can change that.
Darkseid can literally traverse different dimensions. That's
It's-
true.
it's-
But I mean, like,
So it would literally not matter for Darkseid.
yeah,
But my whole
Darkseid's literally a freaking Infinity Gauntlet on his own.
so my whole idea was Darkseid protects the Batman Who Laughs. Basically, the Batman Who Laughs would perform a lobotomy on Thanos. Put his brain in Thanos, so he's just big and strong. You know what I mean? And then he would have the gauntlet. And then everyone else is just there to protect him.
If the Batman Who Laughs got a hold of the Infinity Gauntlet, the entire multiverse would be done for.
Yeah.
No,
he'd
not just
literally be
DC,
sitting in
Marvel.
a white void by himself.
As I said, the entire multiverse. Like that, like even if if it turns out that stuff's in an actual other universe, we'd die too.
Yeah. They would
He'd-
snap
he'd-
us even though their worlds aren't real. We would die.
I'm sorry, but
He'd literally just be
Honestly-
in a void by himself.
taking Blue's villain team out of the equation, my villain team, I have to say, would beat both of your guys's.
No.
I mean,
Oh,
come on,
why?
you got Raul Menendez and Makarov. You put those two together. I'm sorry,
Okay,
that's
but buddy,
World War
buddy,
N.
you forget
There's
Sith
no way.
Lord Yoda.
Yes.
Dude, General Raddick would snipe them in the face before they even got close.
Sith Lord Yoda.
Wait, but couldn't Yoda stop bullets?
No, actually, no, because if they hit it with the lightsaber, it would just melt the lead, and then they would be covered in melted lead. But he would probably be smart enough to also use the Force at the same time to stop the lead.
Well, let's remember,
Yeah.
Sigma uses a lightsaber too.
Ooh.
True. Either way, it's Sith Lord Yoda. Like, evil Yoda, you think something's gonna be able to beat that, bro?
Sephiroth.
No, because, like, the reason why I say this, and this is just completely memeing, is simply because of the fact, like, while your guys' backs are looking at my two characters, all of a sudden you're just gonna hear Escape from the City get louder and louder as the gun truck comes barely
freaking
towards
truck.
you.
That's literally the truck doesn't even shoot. It just plays the music, and you
it
can't.
just plays the music and just rams at you full speed.
Roll in.
They're
It's
just
gone,
like-
and it's like
All the guys are just like, God, just kill me now.
they just go like. Oh god, that might be a little dark. Oh no.
You're gonna get us banned.
Well, we can blur it out, right? I'm sorry.
I'm not a part of this. I didn't see what he did.
I didn't either. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna do it for this first podcast of 2024. I'm super happy with this one, guys. I thought we did a good job tonight, as we always do, in my opinion. Starting out strong. We'll get back into the regular deets and stuff like that on the next one. Be on the lookout for the Chillcast. That's coming up on Sunday. We also have a new show coming up with Z. It's called the WWE Roundup. I don't know if that name's taken. If it's not, we'll figure it out. Or if it is, we'll figure it out. So be on the lookout for that. Z's going to get his own little short show. You too, if you guys want your own little short show, just let me know. We'll work it up. Be on the lookout for us streaming. I do plan on streaming with these guys more often. We got some stuff coming up. I would do Fortnite streaming. It's hard to get these guys
It's such an
coordinated.
over
Yeah,
it's done market. It's not worth.
It's not exactly like Salem said. It's not worth it for us. And then it's just that YouTube is so stingy with the copyright strikes.
Mm-hmm.
Fortnite is a no go for us. But But yeah, we got games coming up, and we got some stuff coming out. Salem had an idea of getting us all together for another game. I gotta go get the Steam cards because I forgot about it. So yeah, be on the lookout. We will be doing stuff. Get ready for the Chillcast on this Sunday. If all things go right, we were gonna have a fifth member tonight, but he didn't show up, unfortunately. He probably got busy or work or something like that. But I'll figure out when he's available next. Really want to get his insight on some stuff on here too. Um, so fifth member pending. But as we do here, we do our outros and then we tell you all goodbye. And again, thank you to all 120 of you. We appreciate and love every single one of you. Shout out to Trey Mason. Congratulations again on the Modern Warfare 3 giveaway. And then, also, real quick, our Patreon is now active and up. We've got 2 tiers. We got the dollar tier just to help out the channel because if you guys help out, that allows us to do bigger, better things, allows the giveaways to get a lot better.
And also more games that we could stream to you guys.
Exactly. More streaming opportunities, and it gets these semis more involved too. Salem is already involved, dude. Salem's he's helped out a lot so far. But yeah, guys, that's it. So as we do, go ahead and Z start the sign outs.
Have a good night.
Salem.
Have a good one.
And then we'll catch you guys on the next one. And as we always do, Blue gets to sign us out. So Blue, take
Merry
it away.
Christmas. Merry Christmas, and we love you from the whole group. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year,
All right.
guys.
Happy New Year's.
We'll catch you guys on the next one.